Val here. Welcome to the 7th episode of Mindustry Schematics. This right here is a schematic which turns coal, sand, and lead into graphite, silicon, and metaglass respectively. Well, not really, because you need combinations, but anywho. I even made this in survival and not sandbox to show you how easy it is to make in the early game. The cost is nearly trivial, especially in that early game setting, so it's really nice. To explain how it works, the coal, sand, and lead have this sort of lining up each factory building either between or right next to whatever it needs. Let's start with the coal first. It travels down these junctions and routers. The reason junctions are used here is so that the bridges don't spill into it, which is what would happen if there was regular conveyors there, and because of how early this is in the game, armored conveyors haven't yet been unlocked. You may wonder why these conveyors aren't junctions, and that's because bridges can only spill out whichever side doesn't have a connection. The lead goes down a similar junction router line, nothing much to note here, but the sand takes a more different approach, coming through a router to go into the factories at its sides, and then going down a bridge and then into another router. This has the effect of not only allowing the sand to go in, but also allowing the products of the factories to go in as well. This would basically be chaos if it didn't have this little bit at the end here, this inverted sorter. An inverted sorter works the same as a usual sorter, except the directions are swapped. Instead of having the correct resource go the direction it used to go, it has the resource go to the sides of the inverted sorter. This works basically as the end of the sand line, making sure whatever resources come through are only the products of the factories and not the ingredients. The products of the factories, graphite, silicon, and metaglass, all funnel through either bridges or the inverted sorter into this line here. And at that point, then you can have the line lead back into your core, which I can't imagine where else you'd put it in an early game setting, but yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something new. See you in the next one.